Hello! Welcome to the dating game. I'm your host, Chris Boone. I'm so excited. Today we have two amazing couples that attend our church. We are excited for you to get to know them. We're going to ask them embarrassing questions like we always do every week. Hopefully, their answers line up and they get a chance to win a $20 gift card. We're going to send them on a date. So this is real. So if you want to be on the dating game, you can email me, chris.b@ourventure.church. I would love to have you on the show. We have a bunch of couples that want to be on it. And so it would be fun to get you on the schedule. But today, I want to introduce you to the Noggles and to the Busseys. So it's awesome to see you guys. Let's start with the Busseys first. Zach, Alyssa, introduce yourselves. Okay, that's a good start. So how long have you been going to the church?
4 years?
Yeah, about 4 years estimated.
4 years.
Okay, and how long have you been married? The greatest honeymoon story on the planet. No, but tell us how you guys got together before we hear a honeymoon story.
Well, his best friend was dating my best friend. And so we kind of got together. And I don't think we said more than a sentence to each other for the whole first 6 months.
Oh.
And so we needed a lot of help. So yeah, we were introduced by friends.
Awesome. And then just say for a sec, because I want people to feel your pain. I feel your pain every time that I talk. This happened a couple years ago. So share just briefly your honeymoon story.
So we were supposed to go to Jamaica, and we left we managed to get from Seattle to Miami, and then Miami to Jamaica. And we were leaving the plane, and they started calling my name, and I had to be deported back to the U.S. And Zach's passport was working, so he was not sent with me. So he spent a night at a romantic couples hotel, and I got to fly back home.
For you to this day, I'm livid. You get to go back. You got to go, right? You went on?
Yes. About a year later, we were finally able to go back. The resorts were really nice, and they gave us a voucher. And so we finally made it. And for our actual honeymoon, it did get salvaged. We have some really good friends of ours who bought us a hotel room in Lebanon. Those first few days of being married were very traumatic.
Yeah, for sure. Derek?
Class. And I hated him. I didn't know it at the time, but he liked me, and he got into a very big debate on how it drives him crazy that we're literally doing an experiment which is full of water. Or no.
Story because it's junior high.
Yep.
This was 5 weeks ago. I'd be like, ooh, that's bad. But that's a typical junior. I mean, if you go back to my junior high, I said a bunch of stupid stuff. I love that someone where she did not like the guy in high school or in second grade. And
there's so many names.
That is crazy. So, well, you guys know how it's played. I already broke it down. So the guys need to leave the room. I'm going to ask the ladies 3 questions. So you guys need to distance. Didn't win. I think they got 1 question correct, and they're like, you asked us the wrong questions. You should have asked those to the guys, and the girl question should have asked to the guys, and the guys' question should have went to the girls. And I was like, I just asked questions.
I just asked the questions.
How the other person thinks.
Exactly. So, okay, are you guys ready for the first question? It's worth 5. Your spouse's ideal date.
Has anyone seen Miss Congeniality?
I have, yes. It's not too hot, but it's kind of breezy. To Kirkland, we go to some place to eat, and then we walk along the water and we just talk. And that is her. Where would he want to go, or what he would want to do? One of those two things. Where would he want to go? What would he want to do? It doesn't have to go into extreme detail. Vanessa.
He would love a place with a great.
Well, we're pretty laid back. So I know if he was picking that, we would definitely go out to eat pizza. Because he likes pizza, I don't. We trade off between pizza and Mexican because I like it, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And then we'd probably go out and definitely in the like Marvel fantasy universe. So a lot of movies.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. Second question worth 10 points. This is going to be hard for the Noggles, maybe.
No.
Well, I kind of just said it, but you guys weren't dating yet. So this is after you.
Hopefully you remember.
Okay, so like the next day you got into another fight. Like he said something.
It was in 9th grade, so a whole year later.
Alyssa?
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, what constitutes a fight? Because I'm not
disagreement.
An argument that you got into, not like
disagreement.
I don't see Zach throwing fists ever. After we dated, Maggie, I was like her first boyfriend, and she had all these friends that got very territorial, and so they're like, once we started dating, they were like, oh, we're going to have Maggie Sundays, and every single Sunday we're going to hang out. And then she had another friend who was like, we're going to have Maggie Mondays, and every Monday we're going to hang out. And I was like, what? And I was like, what day do I get? And I finally told her, I was like, no, like you can hang out with them every single week. I don't care, but it can't be a set day, because if there's a concert or something I want to take you to on a Sunday, I don't want to be handicapped because your friend is very insecure that you're going to leave them as. Yeah, it was not pretty, but in the end, it became Chris Boone every day. What? High five. So, Alyssa, what'd you write down?
So it's not really a fight, but Zach and I honestly can't think of an actual fight that we've been.
That's your answer.
Well, we used to joke around when we were first dating, because people would often ask, oh, have you had your first fight yet? And so we often joked that the thing we fought about was who loved who most.
Oh.
That was always our fight, is I love you most. No, I
3,000.
We usually go into infinity and beyond, and
well, then that's your answer right there.
To a galaxy far, far.
I taught my kids, I love, love you 3,000. But Luke, he only loves me to as high as he can count. So he loves me 12 right now. 12. like Summer will say 3,000. He'll be like, Daddy, I love you 12. I'm like, okay, that's the highest that he can count. So he loves me the highest amount. So.
Oh.
Maggie and I are not foodies, but if I had to guess, Maggie's Taco Bell is not a restaurant, so I would go with Olive Garden. What'd you write down, Alyssa?
That we really like recently is Scuttlebutt.
Oh,
the Everett Marina. So
after.
Oh yeah.
Like 2:30 to like 5 because it's just overran by Boeing.
Maker, so he's gonna
you only get to write down one.
I know.
Which get your husbands as you do. I'm gonna do a promotion. Gift card to go on a date to the Spotted Cow. If you have not been to the Spotted Cow in Mill Creek Town Center, you are missing out. You don't want to miss out on this. They don't just serve coffee, but they have pastries too. Tons of fun drinks. Spotted Cow, Mill Creek Town Center. That is where we're going to send our lucky winners today. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready as I'll be.
Let's go. But I'll start with Zach. What would be your ideal date? What would be your ideal date?
Keep it simple. I did not overthink these.
Oh, that's awesome. Alyssa, what did you write down? Show us.
I was keeping it simple in a date we would actually be able to go on.
Oh.
And I said pizza.
And the movie. Okay, Derek.
Pass.
What would be your ideal date?
You're gonna tell me what to say? No, she said pizza in the movie. I didn't lock us into a single.
Well, I said.
You liar.
No.
That's awesome. Okay.
Can we get half?
Derek, no. Derek, what was your first fight about? Over a fork. Okay. Whoa. I want to hear it from your side. The fork story.
Oh, she told us story of the year.
He still takes it. I didn't lose it. He took it.
9th grade.
No.
Back. fight?
Gonna say we never had one.
Oh,
We're the guess you didn't get it.
that is technically what she said, but then she changed it to,
Fight about who loves who most.
yeah.
Oh, you guys are
She
adorable.
said that you guys like never fight. So there is nothing like, not even a little bit. Like Maggie and I, we always get into a fight whenever she has to.
I mean, we've had a misunderstanding here or there, but nothing that even stands out.
Wow, that is
They're in
great.
their second honeymoon phase.
I think he's just really laid back and just goes with whatever I say. Is kind of how this works.
I got to be more laid back. I got to start taking meds or something. Okay,
Okay.
yours. What is yours favorite?
Probably enjoy going to Scuttlebutt the most right now.
Nice. That's going to win it.
Oh, that's what she said, Zach.
Yep.
Okay, Noggle, Derek. What do you said that you were like a big foodie? That like the restaurants are like.
Daniel says it right.
So okay, lady,
I'm
you guys get to leave the room.
No, I'm the one that has to guess about you. In the bathroom.
This one's worth 5 points.
The better cook.
Cook. Who cooks better? Derek? Yeah,
does.
Maggie cooks a lot, but yeah, that's always a
Pick the baked goods more, like pastries.
Oh man, she a whole bunch of s'more cookies here, like ridiculously good. Yeah. So Zach, who'd you say, man? Okay, awesome. Okay, I had your answers. Next paper. What was the first movie that you saw together as a couple? The first movie that you saw, not in theaters, it just movie. What is the first movie that you saw together?
That was like 17 years ago.
Come on, man.
This game is rigged.
This game is rigged. Went with Maggie. Maggie and I had been best friends for a while, and we decided to wait. And we saw The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. And the whole time I wanted to leave. Like 30 minutes in, I'm like, I hate this movie. I don't want to be here. But Maggie's a sophisticated college graduate, so she's probably totally into this indie film. Absolutely, to this day, it's like the worst movie in the world. But Derek, what you write down, man?
Guesses I had in my bedroom.
Nice.
Guessing Kung Fu Panda.
Nice. I love that movie.
It's either
Before we were dating was Revenge of the Sith. I found out she had never seen it, and I was like, before we can date, you gotta see all the Star Wars movies. So that's,
Here's one of your 10.
yeah. Okay,
I made a list to watch all the James Bonds.
nice. Okay, last one. If your house caught on fire, what would be the first thing that she would grab? What is the first thing that she would material possession?
Like a material possession.
What'd you write down, Zach? You wrote that super quick. Her purse.
Yeah. At a different
Zach have a person that has a purse. Does she have like a lot of purses, Zach?
No.
No, she just has the one. She just
Yeah, that's right by the door.
her pants.
She probably wasn't wearing any.
It's on fire. Pants are coming on now. What? That's great. Okay, bring them back. Bring them back. Write the answers.
Sure.
Okay. $20 gift card to the Spotted Cow. I hope that you're enjoying this as much as I have. Hey, if you want to win a $20 gift card, all you have to do is email me, call me, text me, do whatever you can. We'd love to have you on the show. But now we're going to ask the girls the questions that we ask. And the Noggles have 0. Hopefully that.
Game show.
Yeah.
That's fork.
The fork.
Oh, yeah. You do have the.
Drive, Boone.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I told you this game was rigged.
Normally I have an assistant.
I know, Maggie.
Assistant.
Where's Maggie? What do we do there?
She's at the beach. I'm left alone with the kids. My hair's.
Oh, no.
Okay. Who is the better?
Like this.
Okay, well, if we're going to differentiate between cooking and baking, desserts and stuff, I'm definitely going to say Zach is the better cook. He ends up doing most of the cooking anyway, so.
That's what he said. You guys got.
Really? Oh, good.
Said he said that you ended up doing, and he ends up doing most of the cooking anyway. So that's how come he's a better cook. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, good. I was just saying, don't be nice, be truthful.
This is the dating game.
Great, good.
Okay, next question. Vanessa, what was the first movie you saw together as a couple?
Oh.
That was like 72 movies, and we watched them over and over. They both.
Yeah, no.
I've never even heard of those.
I'm pretty sure. You
I
need to.
do
We
not
watched them over.
condone that movie, but
No, it's not
when
good.
they jump over the water and they're all excited that they made it, and the tires blow out underneath it, I'm in tears every single
That
time.
movie's amazing.
It was.
It's super inappropriate. Watch it on appropriate at all. Don't.
He had
Melissa,
6 siblings. He had a lot of movies.
what was the first movie that you saw together?
Oh, this is an easy one. This is our very first date, and Zach didn't want it to end, so he suggested we went to a movie. And we went and saw the Jungle Book live action.
I misinterpreted the question.
Yeah,
Oh, are we talking about dating or just when
Yeah.
we knew each other?
dating.
Ooh.
Do it.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it all comes down to this: the first thing you would grab.
Over this.
Okay. Because I'm grabbing kids.
Yeah, I think the first thing I would grab would be.
Well, what's the first thing that you would grab? It's how well he knows you.
I know, but I have to think like he would think. That's the whole point.
Back in
The laptop. That's what I would grab. I'd grab my computer.
was that?
Zach,
Except I have so many. I don't know which one it would be.
I asked him if you had a lot of purpose. It's a new purse. I don't know where she gets them.
I have like 4.
Okay, Vanessa.
Honestly, this is. What? I'm so proud of you for answering that.
Okay, Noggles, you guys win. You got the $20 gift
I am
card.
shocked. I thought he was.
They
Right.
pants
I
on
thought he was gonna.
that is ridiculous. That is the photo albums. I don't probably are curious. Okay.
You wrote that.
Looking
You
for that
haven't said
email. Thank you both for playing. It's been a lot of fun.
that.
So we'll see you guys on next week for the dating game. All
Nice
right.
to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you guys.